5 already with 2 away.
Shortstop, Jordy.
Here's Jordy Mercer now. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
What's the play ball? That's the ball 4. Out. There you go. Out. Ball 4. Take the base. 3. Out.
(15-1) is the final. The Tigers used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Michael Fulmer is the winning pitcher of record. Ryan Borucki takes the loss after an We are in downtown Toronto getting set for baseball on MLB Network. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Detroit Tigers and the Blue Jays. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2019 Toronto Blue Jays.
Quickly now, a look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. So a moment now to take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Detroit Tigers. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one. All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. And surprisingly today, the best arm resides out in center field. This guy's known for his range. We get it. He can go gap to gap. He's got an accurate arm. But I'll tell you what, you won't see many guys trying to take the extra base on him. He has got an absolute cannon out there.
Standing in, Harold Castro. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The third baseman, Harold Castro.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Pulled toward right center field. Griffey waits on it. 1 out.
Batting second, the center fielder, Victor Reyes.
Digging in now, Victor Reyes. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. Now time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
So striding forward now, Miguel Cabrera. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Feller is kind of an interesting guy when you dig into his starting pitching tendencies. As starters go, he does a nice job of limiting base hits, but what's proven to give him trouble at times is the walk. He tends to issue a lot of free passes, more than you'd like to see.
That's an interesting note, Matty D. And I think one of the things that he doesn't give himself enough credit for.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. It's the Tigers nothing. Blue Jays coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Nero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Well, Matt, the key for me to success for this lineup is they got to be willing to come through in big spots. They got to stick to the game plan. Somebody's going to have to get a knock with 2 outs and find a way to not leave base runners stranded.
Michael Fulmer is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This ought to be interesting to see how this guy bounces back from last year when he had an ERA over 4. I know his team is expecting better things from him this year, and we'll see if he can continue to get a little bit better, limit the number of walks, and also limit the number of hits per 9 innings.
Time for a look at the Tigers on D. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Stepping up to the plate, Roberto Alomar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Roberto Alomar.
First delivery to him on the way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Again, another foul ball.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Here it comes, 0-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. The next 0-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard, 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
Here's the first pitch to him. Trying to bunt his way on, but this is popped up. Throw not in time, and that'll go as a bunt single.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Babe Ruth.
Striding in, Babe Ruth. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Here comes the first pitch. A pitch out. The throw. And that'll be in plenty of time, and a perfect call on the pitch out there.
Well, they guessed right on the first pitch out. Sometimes you have to wait a pitch or two in the at-bat to try that, but they must have had a pretty good idea he was going to be on the move.
Ripped down the first base line. He dives, but he can't pull it in, and it's down the line into right.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, Reggie Jackson.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And here is Mr. October, Reggie Jackson. From the stretch. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Runners off for second. Popped him up. Goodrum is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Blue Jays held in check, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Digging in, number 50. He's ready for his first AB here in this one.
Number 50.
First pitch of the at-bat. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
And the pitch. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Popped him up. Bagwell has room in foul territory. It's in.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Ready on 1 and 2. And, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But, hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and, hey, that's part of the game.
Digging into the batter's box next is John Hicks. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The 1-0 home misses for the second ball.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
2-1. The 2-1 home is laid off of for ball number 3.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate right here.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the Tigers' designated hitter.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
There's ball 4.
Well, that was a slider and a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Coming to the plate now, Niko Goodrum, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch on its way. First pitch fastball runs a bit too high. It's ball one. None out, runners at first and second. Fouled off. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2, and he got him.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
So two men are on with one man out, and that means Kristen Stewart will dig in at the plate. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes. Two 2-0 to the Tigers left fielder. No score here as we play inning number 2. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
3-1 the count now. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1. So now we've got a battle on our hands.
And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks and bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
Hey, I love the aggressiveness right here and wanting to be a hero. But this is where you got to tell yourself to relax a little bit. I had an old coach tell me one time, when the bases are loaded, just concern yourself with getting the guy in from third.
0-2 to Jordy Mercer. Hicks at second. Stewart at first. 1 gone. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
And a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. The 0-1 offering. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
Skied into very shallow right. Jackson is over. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Now in the box, Ken Griffey Jr. as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Griffey Jr.
First offering on its way. Yanked hard, but foul to the right. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, newsflash, guess where the next pitch is going after that ugly swing? I guarantee you he tries to get him to reach again.
A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Batting 6th, the catcher, Mike Piazza.
In now, Mike Piazza. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Stewart moves over. 2 gone.
Batting 7th, the first baseman, Jeff Bagwell.
Coming to the plate now, Jeff Bagwell. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Now the pitch. Line drive to left. Stewart is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. Blue Jays go down in order. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Digging in to try it again, Harold Castro. He flew out in his last at bat.
Harold Castro.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he fouls this one off. Swinging a soft liner. Oh, and he misses it. Well, this is certainly something you never want to see. Perhaps the silver lining here, if there is one, is that got him in the non-throwing arm. So if he had to work his way through this, he probably could, assuming, of course, that there's nothing broken in there. And I think he is indeed planning to give it another go. 0-1 the count. In the dirt, but it's swung on for the 3rd strike.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
At the plate, Miguel Cabrera, 0 for 1 here in the early going. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And a terrific effort out there as he's able to chase that a long way for the 2nd out.
The batter, number 50.
Now at the plate, number 50, and maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at bat.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
Hey, you think the game plan is to pitch this guy inside? They plunked him in the first at bat, and they're clearly coming right back in again.
Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
It's 1-2.
Third inning, no score to this point. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him. 1 left for Detroit. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Into the box, Chipper Jones as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Chipper Jones.
Here comes the first pitch. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a solo home run right there from Chipper Jones. First home run of the campaign for him. As the Jays get the game's first tally, it's 1-0.
Hey, you come out of spring training feeling pretty good about your swing, and how about this? Your first at bat of the year. Kaboom! This could lead to a very big year. First at bat, home run. Not a bad way to start.
Batting ninth.
Standing in now, George Brett.
George.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Man, they already hit one home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
Striding in once again, Roberto Alomar. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
He's set. Here it comes. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And he'll ensure that this ball stays foul, and a smart play, as that would have been a base hit if it had come back. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
The batter, number 24.
Now at the plate, Ricky Henderson. First pitch coming. Here it is. And just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1.
0-1 the count.
From a hitter's perspective, you knocked a donut off your bat knowing 2 things. This pitcher is out on the mound looking for a strikeout or a double play, so you better set your sights at least belt high.
The 0-1 delivery. Grounded down the third baseline. This will get foul for strike 2. Brett on second. Alomar on at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right?
Batter,
you have to
number
protect
3,
for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
So 1 away in the Toronto third. And here comes the Babe. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard on the ground to second. Reined in to second for 1. Throw to Cabrera for an inning-ending double play. Jay's off to a good start thanks to the solo shot. We're through 3 north of the border. It's now 1-0 Toronto. Leading off the inning, John Hicks, and they'll need him to get something going here.
The designated hitter, John Hicks.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And it's fouled away.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. The 2-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far on this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
Digging in, Nico Goodrum, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Well, if you're looking for pop, he definitely has more pop, more home run potential hitting from the left side. This is his power side.
Here comes the first pitch. Fouled away. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. The 1-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at bat going. Pitch on the way. Fouled off.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
He'll try again. 1-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Ball 2.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
Up next steps Kristen Stewart. And it's fouled away. He drew a base on balls his first time up. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Reggie Jackson. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big.
Well hit. Deep down the right field line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Went after the high one there. A swing and a miss.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard.
Now Reggie turns on one and sends it to deep right, and he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Into the box now, Ken Griffey Jr. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the catcher, Mike Piazza.
Into the box now, Mike Piazza. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Line towards center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays, but they lead it 1-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Here's Jordy Mercer now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How do they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch on its way. Off speed pitch, just missed inside. 1-0. Taken on the inside corner for strike one.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
The 1-1 home. Count is 1-2 now.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball two. Here now the 2-2. Fouled away. Another try at 2-2. And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. The 2-2. And he will take strike three call. He's got another one. 5 straight strikeouts, and that's the first out of the inning. A look at our line score here through the first 4, and as we've mentioned, just 1 hit for these guys this afternoon. Next for the Tigers, number 34. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
One and 2 to the Tigers catcher. Popped him up. Jones is calling for it. 2 down.
Up next for the Tigers.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Into the box, Harold Castro. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Now batting, Victor Reyes. And he's in.
Let's play ball.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Weak grounder down the line at third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and his side is retired. Tigers leave one. They trail this one 1-0. Now at the plate, Jeff Bagwell. He'll start it out against Michael Fulmer to begin the inning.
The first baseman, Jeff Bagwell.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is line to left. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swinging there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by.
Stepping in, Chipper Jones. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
He's set and the pitch. Now a swing by Chipper, and this one is smoked out to deep right field. Into the second deck and gone. A two-run shot off the bat of Chipper Jones. His second home run of the game, and the Jays have moved out in front 3-0.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump, giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time. As a pitcher, you just have to regroup and get back on that horse.
In now, George Brett. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. Reyes, patrolling center, makes the play, 1 out.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the second baseman, Roberto Alomar.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Roberto Alomar. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get foul.
3 runs, 7 hits, 1 error thus far for Toronto.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that two-seamer down and away consistently, he's going to get a lot of swing and misses. He's going to get a lot of weak contact. He might even get a...
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him as the Blue Jays have opened it up further now, 4-0. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
Yeah, Dan, this doesn't make sense. It's absolutely freezing outside. The last place you want to be is in a batter's box, and this offensive team is driving balls out of the yard.
This is what's crazy about the game of baseball, Hero. You would think under these conditions it would be all in favor of the pitchers. That has been anything but the case so far in this one.
A hit and 2 tries for him so far. The windup and the 0-1. Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. And he's bunting here with 2 strikes, but he misses, and that's a rather weak out, number 2.
The batter, number 3, designated hitter.
So digging in now, Babe Ruth. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line,
but it bends just foul into the second deck.
Three runs already home here. Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel to the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Now here comes Ron Gardenhire up out of the dugout, and he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Jordan Zimmerman is out from the bullpen now, as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Jordan Zimmerman.
Stepping in now, Reggie Jackson,
as he swings and grounds it toward the hole.
And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
That had to be in the scouting report right there. You don't see too many 0-0 breaking ball ambushes in the game anymore. He had to know that pitch was coming.
Now to the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
From the belt, the pitch fouled off. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Now Junior gets a hold of one to deep right. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Ken Griffey Jr. with a 3-run home run. First home run of the campaign for him, as this lead swells to 7-0. Into the box now, Mike Piazza. As he rips it on the ground to second. And there's his first base hit in this one.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Into the box, Jeff Bagwell. Center field, Reyes sprinting after it. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. All told, 10 men come to the plate here. 6 of them score. 5 innings complete. The Jays are out in front, 7-0. The first baseman, Miguel Cabrera, stands in. We'll start things.
The first baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
Louis Tiant is out from the bullpen now, as he'll get the call here on opening day.
Number 23, Louis Tiant.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Henderson coasts under it. Oh, it's off his glove and it drops.
Now batting, number 50.
Well, in his defense, he did have to go a long way to get there, but that's not the problem. The problem is once he arrives, he doesn't catch the dang ball. He knows as well as anybody that he should have brought that one in, and it's going to cost him an error, and we'll see if the pitcher can pick up.
Number 13 is into the ball game now as he'll take over out in left field.
Now playing left field, number 13, Lourdes.
Standing in now, number 50, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Up next for
if you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
Stepping in now, John Hicks. High in the air out to center field. Griffey waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, the second baseman, Niko Goodrum.
Stepping into the box, Niko Goodrum. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch, here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. Cabrera stands at second with 2 gone. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
And there's the 4th wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk.
Now batting, number 14.
Digging in, Kristen Stewart. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And it's fouled away. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
2 down, runners at first and second. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the 2nd time this afternoon. Tigers strand a pair. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Bottom of the 6th inning on its way, but first, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. Digging in the switch hitter, Chipper Jones. He'll get us going for the Jays in their half of the 6th.
The last at-bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
This is pulled into right, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Into the box now, George Brett. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Driven nicely into the gap. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did. And looking at it again on Show Track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that. In now, Roberto Alomar. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And this one is gone. A home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His second of the game as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. Into the box, number 13. He gets it hard on the ground with the left, and that's through for a hit.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Stepping in now, Babe Ruth. This is line to left. Stewart is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
The right fielder, number 9, Reggie Jackson.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Reggie Jackson. He singled his last time up. Zimmerman comes set. Here's the first pitch. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. The 0-1 delivery. Line drive to left. Stewart is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Jays strike for a couple as you get another look at the 2-run dinger. 8, 9, and top of the order coming up to start the 7th. It's the Blue Jays 9 and the Tigers nothing. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Next up for Detroit, Jordy Mercer. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
He struck him out, the third time he's fanned in the game. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Into the box now, number 34. As he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The windup and the 0-1. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. And a slow knuckleball misses here. 2-1 now. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now. Harold Castro will be next. Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. Fouled away. One out, nobody on. And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Harold Castro. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lays off 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. The 1-1 is a curveball that misses high.
1 strike.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. Runners on first with 1 down. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the 2nd out.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Stepping up now, Victor Reyes. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. From the belt, kicks and deals. A ball and no strikes. Two out with the man at first. That's by him for strike one.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
Fouled off. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. One left for Detroit. They're down 9-0.
Seventh inning stretch.
Drew Verhagen comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Drew Verhagen.
Striding into the box, Ken Griffey Jr. He had that big 3-run homer in his last appearance. First delivery to him on the way. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one, high and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. A solo shot for Junior. His second home run of the game as the blowout continues. Standing in now, Mike Piazza. Swung on and hit in the air again, deep down the left field line, and foul, though it had the home run distance. Here comes the 0-1. Line drive to left. Stewart has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
In now, Jeff Bagwell. As he tries to go out and get the slider, but it's not there. It's strike one. Verhagen, a native Texan. He was a 4th-round selection during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Hit hard to third. Castro has it in time to first, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Chipper Jones.
Chipper Jones will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game. As we flash you back here to his second home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. First pitch on its way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Jays add 1 more on the solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now 10-zip. Stepping into the box, Miguel Cabrera.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Now he bounces a knuckleball up to the plate for a ball. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Something to be said for home cooking, apparently, as you get a look at our line score. This one never in doubt, as the home standing 9 have outplayed their guests in every facet of the game. So striding in, number 50, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's fouled away. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Oh, and this one ran in and got him. And that's twice now he's been hit in this one. Next will be the designated hitter, John Hicks. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Fastball called for strike 2. Tried to get him fishing at the knuckleball, but it's 1-2.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that. But most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Stepping in now, Niko Goodrum, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the 0-1. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Well, I don't know if he has a blister or some kind of mechanical glitch right now, but anytime you hit 2 batters in one game, let alone an inning, you're in trouble. We'll see if he can dial it back in before he hits another guy.
Into the box now, Kristen Stewart, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Fouled away. Seared down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Ready with the 1-2, and he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Tigers strand a pair, starting to look bleak, down 10-0. Digging in and looking for more.
Leading off for the Jays.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
First offering on its way. Line towards center field. Reyes is right there, one down.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Standing in now, Roberto Alomar. As he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. With this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Fielder, Lourdes Gurriel.
In now, number 13. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Bullet back up the middle. Reyes is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order, but they still hold a 10-0 lead. Digging in once again.
Leading off for the Tigers, the shortstop, Jordy.
Dennis Eckersley comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Now pitching for the Blue Jays, number 43, Dennis Eckersley.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. And he lays off for ball one. One and one. Here it comes. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. The 1-2 gets him looking. Strike three. A reminder not to touch that remote after we're through, as you'll see full highlights of the ball game this afternoon exclusively right here on the show. Ready for another shot now. Number 34, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. One out, nobody on. Grounded up the first baseline. Fielded cleanly by Bagwell, and they'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Harold Castro.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Harold Castro. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
And he misses with it, 1-1.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
So 1-1. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Last breath for the Tigers. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Look, it's easy. You don't have to look any further than the 5th inning to see where this game was decided. They put together a big rally and did everything down the stretch to secure this win.
10-0, the final shutout score in this one. The Blue Jays led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Bob Feller earns his first win of the season as he gives up only 1 hit in 5 innings of work. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 10 runs on 16 hits. 2 errors, they left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 15 minutes.
And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. Harold Castro has tossed 6 perfect innings, so he's 3 more perfect innings away from putting himself in the history books. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a pop-up now. Jones in foul ground makes the play, 1 away. So coming to the plate, Victor Reyes. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Victor Reyes.
First delivery to him on the way. No balls and 1 strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
Now here's the pitch.
1-1-1.
First, Bagwell has it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Settling in now, Miguel Cabrera. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Cabrera.
And the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
Good cut that time by Cabrera, but he couldn't come up with it. It's 0-2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
No runs, no hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete, still working on a masterpiece. Down in order go the Tigers. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. It'll be the Tigers cleanup hitter, number 50. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
First pitch of the at-bat. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Jackson moving forward. He's there and records the first out. Blue Jays trying to hold on here at the Rogers Center. They lead it here in the 8th as you get a look at the line score to this point in the contest. Digging into the batter's box next is John Hicks. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
John Hicks.
Here comes the first pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And Junior's there to make the play for route number 2.
Well, a huge out number 2 here in the 8th. 4 outs remain, but the finish line is starting to come into focus now.
So stepping in, Niko Goodrum. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
First pitch on its way. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Changeup taken high for ball 2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3 and 2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And the perfect game will go by the wayside here as this pitch misses for ball 4. Up next steps Kristen Stewart. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
When you find yourself in an 0-2 hole against one of the best hurlers in baseball, you're basically just hoping to make contact. He's so good at putting guys away, though.
And he struck him out. So he's now through 8 full innings and will take his no-hit bid into the 9th. Tigers leave 1. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Here's Jordy Mercer now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances.
Jordy Mercer.
Here's the first pitch to him. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
The 0-1. And he takes strike 2. Tigers shortstop with a ball and 2 strikes. Now the 1-2 pitch. And he struck him out for out number 1. So now just 2 outs away from the no-no.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Now batting, number 34.
In now, number 34. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Popped straight up. Alomar is there, and there are 2 men gone now. So back to the top of the Detroit lineup, digging in, Harold Castro. He is the final man standing in the way of possible history here tonight. First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. The 0-1. A shot down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Lifted down the line in left. Henderson is after it. He's got it. And it's official. It's a no-hitter.
Well, it's something that every pitcher who's ever picked up a baseball dreams about, and he's done it. A no-hit gem in one of the most dominant performances I've seen in a while. He's in the record books forever now.
Well, obviously, after a no-hitter, there's not a whole lot of debate as to the identity of our top player of the game.
Yeah, probably the easiest player of the game decision we'll have to make all year. He got some help along the way from his defense, but all in all, this was his show, and he winds up in the history books with a no-hitter.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 5 runs, 12 hits.